I'm back. If you haven't seen part 1, you already know where it's at. But, so yes, just a slight recap. I need you to be real about the issues going on in your life. And I need you to acknowledge the ways in which you're contributing and the ways in which you aren't being disciplined. Okay, confirmation. The ways in which you aren't being disciplined enough and the ways in which you're letting yourself go a little bit too easily. I need you to lock in, twin. Lock the fuck in. I need you to stop overspending. I know you don't want to hear it, but you can't buy happiness. You can buy some happiness, but it's not true and authentic. It's just going to make you more angry and upset, and you're probably going to end up destroying all the things that you bought and just sabotaging yourself more. Twin, lock in. I need you to stop being so codependent on other things to make you feel better and actually do the work to feel better. To actually sit with yourself and talk to yourself and be there for yourself, because all of this seems like it's helping, but it is a huge disservice to yourself because you're not being authentic. With the last card that I pulled being the 8 of Wands, this is fast-paced energy, fast-paced action, fast-paced opportunities. You have a lot of things coming forward for you, but they can't come in until you take out the trash. Until you sit with yourself and be honest with yourself and heal and do the work. Spirit, is there any more messages that the collective needs to know? Yes, I know. You see? The Sun in reverse. Damn, I keep getting all these reverse cards. When I first started tarot, I used to be like, damn, all the cards are reverse. But I just know they mean the opposite of meanings. Give me 1 second. 2:16 on my time. You may be seeing your birthday and times and places and numbers and all types of things, but these are wake-up calls. I love you guys to death, and I know this is not what you're going to want to hear, and I just went through my own period of time that was exactly everything that I'm reading right now. But with this Sun in reverse, I know you're scared to admit that. Damn, shit makes me emotional. I know you're scared to admit that, like, things aren't as good as you've been making it seem, because you know that, like, it means you're gonna have to feel pain, and maybe pain is something that you're used to or you're not that comfortable dealing with, or but Pookie, they're letting me know that you make it a temporary dip in your happiness because you've been faking it. But that's totally necessary, because once you get past that, you'll be able to truly and authentically build yourself back up to the person that you always meant to be, the person that you always needed, the even more truer, authentic, and highest version of yourself. Babes, I love you. And I want you to know, it's okay. Be depressed. Just get the fuck up. Because I always say, depression isn't real. Of course, it's very real in the moment. This is not to invalidate anybody who feels depressed. But depression, in my experience, is a self-imprisonment. We're going to feel happy, and we are going to feel sad, and we are going to feel ups and downs. Sometimes we get attached to those feelings because our egos, they feel like, dang, I've been sad for a week, so this must mean that I'm going to be sad for the rest of the month. But realize that you made that decision. Instead of being like, oh, I've been sad for a week, I think I'm done being sad, I'm going to have a happy rest of the month. You decided the opposite. You can simply just decide, even if it's not that easy. The fact that you tried is always enough. Once I sat back and I decided, oh, I'm not going to be depressed anymore, I started letting myself be open, and I stopped restricting myself from having the human experience. Yeah, I could have been sad last week and I cried all week. And then this week came and the the sun came out and I decided, damn, this actually feels really good, despite the fact that my ego probably didn't really even want to admit it. But yes, y'all, I love y'all. Oh dear. And if you need further insight, feel free to DM me or book a reading in my Instagram bio. But I love you, collective. I want you to know that you got this. And faking happiness is just as bad as holding on to sadness. You have to be real. Yes, Ashe to the Most High. You got this, queen, baddies, kings. Yeah.